Good morning, my mushroom people. I'm exhausted. It's Friday. I'm pretty excited, except tomorrow is Saturday, which means I'm gonna keep working because of farmers markets. But here we are. So I had somebody ask about our grow setup. So we're gonna go through our grow today. You guys have seen it, but I've never actually talked about it. So as you guys know, we have this giant container. This is a Conex box. It's 8 by 40 that we've completely outfitted to grow in. Right down by our door, we have our two exhaust fans. This pumps the CO2 out. CO2 is a heavy gas, so it does stay low to the ground. It is important that you make sure your exhausts are low to the ground as well. Very important. A lot of people don't think about that. In regards to airflow as well, at the back of our grow, we have punched two holes into the wall. This is how we get our airflow in, and then we have our AC here. With this, we have our door. Once it's shut, it creates negative pressure, so that way the air is pulled all the way through the grow to the front. That airflow is one of the most important things when it comes to actually growing mushrooms. Your mushrooms will not grow at all if there's not airflow, which means you have to regularly clean your vents as well. If your mushrooms start to get really long, we like to call it leggy. They're showing a bit of leg. That means your airflow is not right. So make sure you're checking your vents and make sure your exhaust is at the floor. Get it down low. Otherwise, your CO2 is not going to get out of there. Remember, CO2, heavy gas. Make sure flow. As for water, what we do is we've created these humidifiers. We have two of them. We're actually considering about putting a third one in. Summertime is really, really hard to grow mushrooms. People think that they're like plants and they love the summer. That is not true. Mushrooms, like me, hate the summer. So it's actually a lot harder to grow in the summertime, and we struggle pretty hard with it. But our humidifiers are essentially just water and a pond fogger, and that's all. We just stick a fan right on top, which makes all the actual mist come out, makes it all pretty. That's our fan. And if you can see it, that's the pond fogger. And then we have it hooked up to our water line. So that way it will actually refill itself. We used to have to do that by hand, which meant coming out here every 12 hours to refill both of them. So that's the basic of what our grow looks like. We try to clean it regularly, and then we do run our grow lights all the time. We don't ever shut those off. But that's just a quick tutorial, guys. So let me know if you have any more questions. Have a great day, my mushroom.